We are now going to run a protocol to measure LOX, rate of force development, also known as RFD, isometrically, and this time on a grip test. The same principles apply also to any other isometric test, like for example, knee extension. To do a right isometric RFD measurement, we have to be very clear first with our subjects. So, Loic, I will ask you to do a max contraction, but you have to reach your max force as fast as you can. Be really explosive, okay? Wait for the 3, 2, 1 countdown and the end of that before you squeeze. Also, on the same time, we have to define the threshold that defines the start of our contraction. So here for the grip, I suggest that you put 2 kilograms as a starting threshold. So we define that and we are good to go. At the end, we are going to analyze RFD, the 20 to 80% RFD, but also RFDs to 50, 100 and 200 milliseconds. So wait for the countdown to finish and then you squeeze. Go! Good job there, Loic. Let's switch sides. There you go. Now we have our measurement here. We can see in this graphic by opening it that we have the green lines which suggest our 20 to 80% RFD, so from 20% of our max force to 80%. And we have those in this graphic, in this table that we see here. We see a 4% difference between left and right, which is small, good job there. But we see a pretty important difference in RFD between left and right. You are more explosive with your left than with your right on your average 20 to 80% RFD. If the RFD is the most important metric for you, even sometimes more important than peak force, then you can actually put it on your report. I'm going to actually customize my report and put the RFD as the most important metric. Average RFD, save, and it is there. So I have here in my report finally a new template in which I show the difference between left and right and the absolute values of my RFD 20 to 80%. Now, if I want to have more results on RFD calculations, like for example 0 to 200 milliseconds or 150 to 200 milliseconds RFD, I just need to go to my advanced parameters where I have one by one all those calculations. For example, on the RFD 0 to 200 milliseconds, I see that we have 141 and 108 between left and right, so a 23% difference. Now this I can include it in my report by just exporting my data on a PDF result. And here we have the result in my report where I have all my advanced parameters and the RFD up there. Thank you so much for watching.